What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Rumors and everything that you need to know going on in the wrestling universe. With Saudi Arabia's Super Show Crown Jewel just about 72 hours away, let's get right into some rumors and predictions of this thing. Matthew, how you doing?
Just a Saturday noontime, man. I am super pumped, especially Triple H in control. This is going to be the first Saudi Arabia event, I believe, under the Triple H era. This is going to be a great show. There's a few things that I want to go through, kind of let everybody know about some rumors that I heard. Of course, it's always nice to hear rumors and also some update news on the show and what to expect. And also, we're going to run down with predictions to end this video. I think it's fair to say that we're gonna see maybe hopefully new champions crowned, new champion, maybe. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
Also
absolutely.
Uncle Howdy, Bray Wyatt, we'll get to that also as well. Braun Strowman, Omos, what could happen there? I think it's safe to start off with Bailey, right? So since Kai and Sky have lost the women's tag team championships just recently on Raw
This
this week,
past Monday, yeah.
I think it's safe to say that Bailey is going to dethrone Bianca Belair. It only makes sense if Kai and Sky are no longer women's champions against, or as they lost to Asuka and Alexa Bliss. I think it's safe to say Bailey is going to dethrone Bianca Belair. I think Dakota Kai and Io Sky are going to help Bailey with the win, especially I think a last woman standings match. There's no disqualification, so there's going to be something unless somebody comes to Belair's aid. But I do see Bailey taking the W, dethroning Bianca.
Oh, I agree with you. I don't think it would make sense for another member of Damage Control to lose a title match. I just think it would make them look absolutely weak, and I know they're trying to build that faction up. So I think we will see a new Raw Women's Champion come Saudi Arabia this Saturday.
That was supposed to be some type of rumor that I heard, but you know what? I think it's safe to say with that, I think we automatically know what's going to happen. The next rumor I wanted to go about, per Bleacher Report, Sami Zayn. Apparently he's supposed to, as we all kind of see, he's kind of the mega mind behind the implosion of the bloodline as Roman is taking sides with Sami Zayn more than I think it's Jay or whoever he's had. I can't tell them apart, but
Jay
I
and
think we're
Jimmy
going to
have
see a huge factor play come Saturday with Sami Zayn for sure.
Yeah, especially with I think it is Elimination Chamber coming up this year in Canada. I could see maybe Sami Zayn and Roman going at it, and what a perfect ending to that storyline it would be.
We'll
Sammy's
see,
planting those
but
seeds of dissension in the bloodline.
I think so. But there was a lot of heavily rumors about Sami Zayn kind of
I
causing
love
some
what
type
he's
of
doing, man. I really love it.
it'll be cool to see how it goes down. The last two they kind of mixed together. I think it's safe to say this one first. Bray Wyatt kind of refueling anticipation of the Wyatt Six. Hopefully we get a promo or something. There's been a few rumors thrown out there that he's actually going to interfere in matches. Don't know if it's either Asuka and Alexa Bliss's tag team match. I heard that maybe something with Alexa Bliss, but I also heard Braun Strowman versus Omos. He's going to have something to do with Braun Strowman's match. Maybe hyping up more anticipation of the Wyatt Six. Could he turn Braun Strowman? I don't know. Nothing really points to this, but there have been a lot of rumors online circling that. And also last, Uncle Howdy. Hopefully to be heavily teased. People have been talking about this too, possibly revealed as Bo Dallas. Of course, that earpiece. Nothing like we haven't seen before with Mr. NXT himself, Bo Dallas, wearing that just a few years back. So there have been a few things going on. I think those are kind of the major things going on. I think of Bray Wyatt. I think there's something that's going to happen big time with Bray Wyatt. But without further
Oh,
ado, I
dude,
think it's safe to say we could get into our predictions for the night.
it's getting me amped up for the show, man. And like you said, all these rumors have got me really excited. We kind of went over our Bailey versus Bianca predictions, but we got a whole host of other matches that we have to talk about. So let's get
Of
right into
course,
it.
I think what we could start off is the tag team match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. The Usos, Jay and Jimmy versus the Brawling Brutes, Ridge Holland and Butch. I think what we were talking about earlier with that quick rumor with Sami Zayn, I think we're going to slowly see that dissension between the Usos. I think we're going to see the Brawling Brutes take the W and take them to SmackDown next week, and they're going to have the championships not strapped around their waist. I'm talking about the Usos. I think the Brawling Brutes are going to take them right off of the Usos.
Oh wow, man, that's a bold prediction. I still have the Bloodline winning this weekend. I do think we will see some title changes, but I think it's still too early. I like the Brawling Brutes. I wouldn't mind to see them win, but I still have the Usos feeling Usi picking up that win.
All right, moving forward, just like what we talked about earlier with this news rumor type of Bianca Belair versus Bailey, we both kind of have Bailey taking the W. Of course, last woman standing match. I think we're going to see something happen, and I think Kai and Sky have something up their sleeve, even when it comes to Bianca Belair. Not sure who if she'll have anybody in the corner, but I think we're both agreeing on Bailey.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think she'll take that Raw Women's Championship right off Bianca. And honestly, I don't think I'd mind to see that. Also, Braun Strowman versus Omos. Omos, of course, MVP ringside. I don't think he's going to really have much to do with the match. Just kind of be the hype man. But I think I'm going to go with Braun Strowman. The only way for Omos to be put over is if Bray Wyatt ended up somehow either
Getting
attacking
involved, yeah.
Braun or just interfering in the match somehow, like we talked about earlier with that rumor. But I'm going with Braun.
Yeah, me as well. I think they're really trying to set him up on SmackDown as one of the top baby faces. And him losing to Omos really wouldn't get that done. I don't really expect very much from Omos in this match. I hope it's just two big men going at it, swinging for the fences.
I think so. I think so. I think what's safe to say next, swinging for the fences, Drew versus Karrion Kross with,
Oh,
of
here
course,
we
Scarlett.
go.
Steel cage match, so as of late, Drew McIntyre has not been lucky with much of his matches, especially when it comes to Karrion Kross, especially at Extreme Rules with the strap match. Drew McIntyre lost. I think it makes sense to have Drew take the W here. But you never know in WWE how they are, especially with Triple H. He may be on Karrion Kross and he may keep him strong. I mean, it makes sense to have Karrion Kross take the W for the second time in a row, but if you make Drew McIntyre lose for 2 times in a row, man, that's not good for his reputation.
What I think they're going to do, I think they're going to do a best of three. I think they're going to have them go 1-1, and then they'll have a final match at Survivor Series to end it off. And I do have Karrion winning the best of three.
I think so. It'll be sad to see because we know what Drew McIntyre deserves, but Karrion Kross, you got to book him strong, especially on the main roster. Just a few more before we end this thing because these matches are gonna go by fairly quickly. I feel I don't know. There's just something about it that's telling me. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley, nothing intended here, just a regular singles match. I think I gotta go with Brock Lesnar.
Oh, really? This is one that I think this is the first one I think we're gonna disagree on. I got Bobby Lashley picking up the victory,
I
going 2-0 versus Brock Lesnar after
you
his
know
victory over him at Royal Rumble last year.
I really could see that, especially the way everything's being booked now. I think it would make sense to have Bobby Lashley take the W, but Brock Lesnar does what Brock Lesnar wants, and I think Brock Lesnar is going to take that W.
One thing's for sure, man. This is going to be two behemoths going at it, man. Someone's going through barricades. We're going to see the whole Saudi crowd erupt over this thing.
I think this is the next match is probably going to be more entertaining than probably our main event. Not sure, but let's talk about it. Right. So we have a
Here we
6-man
go.
tag team match, the OC. All right, the original club, the only club that matters. AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson, the returnees on WWE TV versus Judgment Day, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio. Rhea Ripley, of course, ringside. I think we're going to see the Judgment Day take a W. I see Rhea Ripley causing havoc. I see her creating hell unless Judgment Day is thrown a woman from the OC. Could somebody interfere and take a role in the OC's win? Not really sure, but I think I'm going to go with the Judgment Day.
I've heard wild rumors that we could see Beth Phoenix at Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but it doesn't
So,
make sense.
yeah,
There's
I
no
think they're
edge.
going to continue this feud. Nevertheless, I
Yeah.
think we're going to see it at Survivor Series. Maybe we'll have that in a War Games match, the OC versus the Judgment Day, and then maybe we'll see a new woman join the OC to fend off Rhea Ripley.
That's for a whole nother video. That's for a whole nother video. We're hearing the Wyatt Six in the
Oh boy,
in
here we
that type
go.
of match. Not sure what's gonna happen. There's been a lot of stuff being rumored about that. But I think that's for a whole different video, even as we get sooner and closer to that, see what storylines kind of abrupt. And then our main event. This is going to be our main event without a doubt. Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul singles match for the the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. It's given. It's really given unless Triple H wants to shock the hell out of everybody and make everybody just be outraged, but it would just add a huge L to Roman Reigns' reign.
Oh, dude, like they keep hyping up on those packages and stuff. It takes one lucky shot. No, I'm just
Mm,
kidding. I did hear
it's all
some
good marketing.
speculation that we could see Jake Paul try and help his brother. Oh God, seeing those two in the WWE ring, man, they're just gonna be absolute clowns. But I think Logan is gonna put on a good wrestling show. I think he is a decent wrestler, and I think he could hang with Roman Reigns. But I still have the tribal chief. I stand with the ones, man.
I do too. I stand with Roman Reigns as well. I stand for the bloodline for this one. Logan Paul, even if he takes an L, as long as he puts on a good match, everybody's going to gain his respect, I think.
Oh
I
yeah,
think so.
absolutely. I'm
I
just so
think so.
pumped up for the show, dude. I know there's some wild stuff going on with some like terrorist threats and stuff like that, but as of right now, the show goes on as planned. What's that saying? The show must go on, and I think we're gonna have a good one on our hands.
I
Let
agree.
us know what, let us know what you guys think of our predictions, and we will see you Saturday with a SmackDown recap and Sunday with a NASCAR race recap. Until then, peace out.
Adios.